Hello storytellers, welcome to Bound by Words. If we haven't met yet, my name is Madii. I am a freelance editor and fantasy writer, and I'm doing kind of a little bit of a weird NaNoWriMo this year. This is definitely going to be a quick little update video, but I love NaNoWriMo season and I love participating, but like a lot of you guys, I'm sure you know that it is like high stress and you really have to like organize your life around it, and I'm just not able to do the 50,000 words this year, which I think is totally okay. I think that if you're going to participate in Nano and you're going to write 10,000 words, that's 10,000 words that you didn't have before. If you're going to participate and you're going to edit, I think that's amazing. I'm not one of those people who's like, it's traditional or nothing. Normally, I myself like to do the traditional writing challenge just because I know I write the most then, but it's not in the cards this time. So I'm doing a little bit of a weird Nano, and I bounced some ideas off of my head for weeks where I thought I was going to do writing and I pick a lower goal. Then I thought, you know, I can do editing stuff, or maybe I can do writing for business. Then I thought I had a good idea. I've been trying to focus on page goals instead of word count goals. So instead of saying I want to write 2,000 words today, I'll say that I want to write, 5 pages today. And those 5 pages might actually be smaller. There's something that has been really emotionally satisfying to me to writing in Word with smaller pages. Most like novels, like standard hardcover novels, are 8.5 by 5.5 inches. So there's actually a setting in Word where you can change the page to that size. And as I'm writing, my manuscript feels more novel-like, and I kind of like that. So I have been playing with that just as sort of a little bit of emotional satisfaction, and I've also just been trying to focus on pages because I think they go by quicker. If you're focusing on words, I might stop a few times a page to see how many words I have now, but when you're focusing on pages, I don't stop to sort of compare my word count because I can sort of see my progress. Maybe that's why it works a little bit better for me. But anyway, I have the weirdest plans for NaNoWriMo this year, where I want to do a series of short writing challenges, and I actually made a video on 5 fun short writing challenges that like sort of coincidentally wasn't even planned to line up with this, but that should be available within the next week. So if you're interested in something like that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell down there, maybe even the thumbs up, and if you're participating in Nano, make sure you comment and let me know what you're working on, if you're writing or editing, if you have a new project, or if you're working on a project that you've been working on for a while. But I want to do these short writing challenges more so because they're sporadic and I can work them in around my writing schedule, but I want to do them all throughout November. So instead of saying like I'm doing the NaNoWriMo challenge from November 1st to the 30th, instead of saying I have the whole month to write, this many words or this many pages, I decided that I'm going to have shorter goals thrown throughout the whole month. So this weekend, I'm going to pick one of my weekend days and I'm going to attempt to do a 5K day. And I think it's just going to be a lot of fun to have one day where I really clear out my schedule and I focus on writing a little bit more. Then I might have, I want to say like maybe the 2nd or 3rd week, probably the 3rd week, I'd like to try to do a different cafe every day as a fun little challenge where I go for an hour or two, and I might give myself a task on each of those days, or right at the beginning of the week I might give myself a better goal. I've seen some creators in the past do like writing a novel in 14 days as like a fun like extra way to push themselves throughout the year, and I just think stuff like that is a lot of fun. So I'll probably pick like a goal at the beginning of the week that I want to like obtain throughout the whole week, or I might even pick a goal that I want to obtain each day. Maybe I'll have a weekend where I just want to write 20 pages that weekend at my little like altered page size. But I really want to enjoy NaNoWriMo, and I love the community, and I'm definitely going to be active when it comes to like write-ins and making videos and just being on Instagram, because I just love the writing community that comes out. I think it's one of the best times to make writing related friends is during NaNoWriMo. The only downside is a lot of people get burnt out by the end of the month and some of those lovely friends disappear. So if you are participating in Nano this year, remember to like take a break when you're done, or take a break when you need to, but then come back to us because it is a fun community, and we definitely need the numbers. But that aside, I wanted to participate without doing anything incredibly stressful, and for some reason every goal that I thought of that was a month long was just stressful for me. I usually spread myself a little bit thin. I'm like horrible at that, and I know a lot of you guys know, if you're watching this, that like there are some months where you're just like, I can't do Nano this month. It almost seems like a bunch of things really fall in place right before Nano almost every year. Like this happened last year too, but I like made it work and I did a project anyway. but like if NaNoWriMo was in December, then I feel like it would just be easier, but then there's all the holiday stuff, so it just never seems like a good time. So to combat that this year with my crazy hectic work schedule, I was actually recently offered a job at the MMA gym that I train at, so I'm really doing like 2 editing jobs, like juggling during the day, and then in the evenings is going to be mixed between training and working there, which I'm really excited about. But I wanted to pick challenges that were more like attainable for me because I want to succeed and I want to check things off my list, and I hope that you guys are doing something similar. I hope that you're picking challenges that are good and like mentally healthy for you, and I definitely think that you should push yourself, so don't go too easy on yourself, but don't set yourself up for failure, you know? So instead of just taking the year off, because my brain screeched when I thought that, I do not want to take the year off, especially when I've just been working on a project that I like so much. I've decided to do these little sporadic writing challenges. That being said, if you have any writing challenges that you want to do, like whether or not you're participating in Nano, let me know. If you want to do like a together 5K day, then I would love that. We can connect on YouTube or Instagram or another platform, and we can just, you know, hold each other accountable for a together 5K day or write-ins. I am going to be on Caitlin Ash's channel on November 8th, and I think the 30th is the second one. They're Tuesdays. They're all Tuesdays. So I'm excited to be there and to be part of the community, and I'm excited to be able to give myself something to work on that's not going to be such an overwhelming project that I'm going to risk burning out or failing over, you know? Like, I unfortunately have to prioritize work and my health, but that doesn't mean that I have to, like, totally disregard my writing. So with that, I hope you guys have an amazing NaNoWriMo, and if I do anything extra fun and exciting, I'll probably vlog it. I do have a TikTok that I don't post on regularly, but I'm trying to get into the swing of that, and I actually think that I might do more of those kinds of, like, how this rating challenge went over there. So if that's a platform you use, make sure you follow me there, and I will see you guys next time.